Hey dweebs, welcome to the real world. It's a test. Just like everything is a test. We're just getting started on this channel, so if you're not subscribing, you subscribe. Oh my god, I was gonna start my videos like that, but I just have to say, if you think the videos I have provided are even scratching the surface, you are very wrong, my friend. There is a lot of things that happened in my life, and slowly but surely I am unpacking this trauma and airing it out on the internet. It's done, it's over. Welcome to my channel. Hi dweebs, welcome to the real world. I'm Tyra Verified, and if you're watching this, that means you are verified by association. So I'm taking it you're a weirdo like me, right? No, I'm kidding. So this video will be about, I will be giving you 5 signs you may be a misunderstood person. But listen, I know that there is taboo for being different in this society, while at the same time, everyone is trying to be extremely different. Why should you give your individuality away in pursuit of fitting in? Whatever that means. I feel like even if I gave parts of myself away to fit in, I still wouldn't fit in because, again, I have a very rich life experience. I've lived in multiple states. My parents are immigrants. I'm a black girl, so I'm not able to fit into one space, therefore I make my own, and it's the Tyra Verified world. This is not a place for others to judge people on how misunderstood they are versus another person. This is just a place to acknowledge that we aren't sheep, or so I hope I'm not a sheep. I ain't a sheep, I'm a goat.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yup. She ate that up. She ate that. She.
Oh my god, let's click on. Let's lower her click-through rate. No, stay on. I need this money. So, in this video, I will be talking about misunderstood people and things that many of us go through. In my experience growing up, I have been always an outcast of some sort. It's not that outcast needs to be a negative word at all. It just means that you didn't fit in with the dominant group. Just think that the dominant group has a lot of people, and then misunderstood heads, types, archetypes don't have that many people. I just think there are people in the society that still have their soul intact. Look at my eyes. Hello, yeah, I'm here. Yes, I am. I hope so. I hope nobody watches this video and they're like, she's an agent. I'm not, but I am a Haitian. So anyway, so growing up, maybe you went to high school and you felt very misunderstood by your peers. Maybe you didn't go to prom like I did. Maybe you didn't play any sports. Maybe you never had a significant other in high school. Maybe you never kissed somebody in high school. Maybe you did all of these things and you were very popular, but you felt like you were alone still in your group of friends. Maybe you felt like whenever you talked about your innermost thoughts, people around you weren't being receptive, so you had to switch up your act in order to be accepted by the dominant culture. Then this video is for you. You're misunderstood because you refuse to compromise parts of your authentic self. And baby, that gives you the ultimate source of power because you are connected to your truth. You are connected to your light and you are shining. And although people may chastise you, people may belittle you or try to belittle you if you give them the permission to, your light ain't going away. It will still continue to shine bright and you'll still continue to be misunderstood. But guess what? Whenever I think of some of the most powerful people in our society, I don't believe they were understood amongst their peers. How else were they supposed to cultivate their authentic selves if they blended in with the masses? Martin Luther King, I think, was an extremely misunderstood individual. Even though a lot of people resonated with his message behind the scenes, if you were just kicking back with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, I gotta get all the titles in there for respect, I think a lot of people would have really understood his energy just in a casual sense. When he's on a stage and he's talking, sure, people are here for his message because he has a gift. He was ordained with a gift. However, off the stage, and if you're just getting a couple of beers with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, I don't think he would have been the most understood person personally. People would have either liked him, loved him, or hated him. With people who are misunderstood, there's no middle ground with them. There's no neutrality. You either like them or you don't, because they came here not to be liked, but to fulfill a purpose, just as everybody else. But unless you tapped into your authenticity, you're not going to understand the gifts that you've been ordained with. If you do not step into your light, no one will have the opportunity to see your gifts or to see you as a leader. Being misunderstood is a superpower in a world where everybody is trying to be the same. Even when you try to be just like everyone else, you still stick out like a sore thumb. So here are 5 signs that you are misunderstood person, you. Let me give you a hug, you. Sign number 1. People have different reactions to you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. People have different reactions. Excuse me. To you. Very different reactions. When you go into a room, you may not be greeted, I would say, like another person who isn't a threat. They can level up if they step further into their authenticity and power, but they've probably been conditioned to not ruffle any feathers and to not accentuate a gift that they have for fear of sticking out like a sore thumb. But for you, maybe you cultivated parts of yourself that are leading into your passions and your gifts that you've been granted in this life. And people see that. So when you talk with others for the first time, or even people you've been friends with for a while, you still are being received in a different way. People really don't know what to do with you because you're unpredictable. And when you're unpredictable, people's preconceived notions, people's stereotypes, people's expectations get flown out the window, and they actually have to work at this interaction. Can you imagine? But little do they know, you don't really have to work at an interaction if you're just reacting with how you truly feel inside. The misunderstood in this society often feel misunderstood because they're so different. So when you walk into a room, people have different reactions to you. I remember I lived with a group of girls last year, and one of them really did not like me. And I didn't really have a reason. I couldn't even pinpoint why she didn't like me. She just didn't like me. And some days I would walk in and she would be really smiley and friendly. And other days she would flat out ignore me. People don't like how honest I am, or they don't like how comfortable I am in my skin. God forbid I'm confident. I should be self-loathing and beating myself up over things that I can't control. No way. We have one life, so I'm going to hold myself up as the light that I am, and as you should as well. I almost got conditioned actually to feeling upset and shame for the gifts that I've received in this life. It's a gift for a reason. Number 2, someone has tried to sabotage you without you doing anything to them. So if you mind your business genuinely, and you don't pay any mind to this person, yet you sense their energy around you, they're misunderstanding you. So if you're minding your business and somebody is actively trying to sabotage you, sabotage your relationship, it could be a coworker, it could be a classmate, a lab partner, even your own significant other, even your own family members. If someone is actively trying to sabotage you, you are a very misunderstood individual, and you haven't done anything to slight them. You are a very misunderstood individual. Misunderstood in the sense that you have a light, they want to touch it, but instead of getting to know you and your heart, you rattle up some of their demons and they want to actually take it out on you to the point where they're sabotaging you, and y'all are working together. Y'all are in the same class together. Y'all share a bloodline together. Number 3, people ignore you or they're hypercritical of you. So let's say you're having a conversation in a group. I hate group conversations because of this reason. So when you're a misunderstood person, people aren't even trying to understand you. They just labeled you as different. They either ignore you, or when you say something in a group conversation, or it can be one-on-one, they're hypercritical. They're asking you, why did you think that? Instead of accepting the thing that you say, they keep on asking and asking. It's good to ask people questions. Trust me, I ask people a lot of questions. But there's a difference between asking questions that you generally don't really understand or you need a clarifier, and playing dumb so you could trip the other person up. Because playing dumb to trip the other person up is a sign of manipulation. That is a huge sign that you're misunderstood, when people don't really try to meet you where you're at. More times than not, you find that people are hypercritical. They're pounding you with a lot of questions. They're pounding you with demands, with their opinions, their 2 cents, or they flat out ignore you. So they see you in a place and they know of you, but they walk right past you. Or you're in a conversation and you say something and they all just ignore you. Like you're in a group chat, right? And you share a meme, everybody ignores it. But then somebody else shares something in the group chat and everyone starts laughing. Like, you're a misunderstood person, because how come they replied to the other person, but they didn't reply to you? It's not fair. Everyone deserves acknowledgement. I shouldn't say deserve, but it's human nature to crave acknowledgement. It feels good to be acknowledged as a person. That's the thing. Misunderstood people tend to grow very thick skin because of all the social rejection. So it doesn't have to be great social rejection. It could just be micro rejections, and all that piles up like a rolling snowball to the point where now you can play defense wherever you go, because you had to force a sense of self, since people were trying you, people were testing you left and right. Okay, number 4, that you are a misunderstood individual. You are a loner, or you are a loner / you like being alone. So maybe in high school, you weren't really a person to fit into a friend group. Maybe you just kind of rode solo. Maybe in college too, you didn't have a friend group. You just did your own thing. Maybe you had 1 or 2 friends, or you didn't have any friends. Maybe in high school, you sat in the bathroom, or you sat in the library, or you sat alone. Maybe you weren't involved with extracurricular activities. You just liked to be with yourself. You liked your own company, or not even liked your own company, but you were forced to like your own company because you are a misunderstood person. So if people aren't going to embrace you, where else are you going to go but just be with yourself, right? You like being alone, so you also like taking the road less traveled. Let me tell you about a dream that I had last night, actually, and that's why I'm making this video. I was in this group job interview with 10 people. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I was in a group job interview with 10 people, and now we leave the room to go outside, and outside is just this snowy landscape. We're on top of a mountain for some reason. And we're going straight, and there's 2 sides that we can take. The majority of the people were already going to the right side, and the left side consisted of this hill, snowy hill. It was an incline, but then the right side consisted of this straight path. But when I started to walk in the straight path, I'm telling you, the snow came up to my chin, I said in the dream, this ain't gonna work. I looked at everybody else, and I remember seeing a girl's facial expression. She looked scared. Guys, she was scared. She was like, but she kept on walking. So I backed it up. I said, no. and I saw that nobody went to the hill on the left. So I said, I'm not doing this. I told everybody in the interview, I'm not doing this. I'm going up here. And now they're practically swimming in the snow, and I go up the hill. It was a little bit hard. I was slipping a little bit, but I went up successfully. And then when people saw that, maybe 2 or 3 more people were like, listen, this ain't for me anyway. So I'm gonna go follow Tyra because it worked. So they went up the hill and we were helping each other, grabbing each other. I was using my body weight to make sure that everybody went up the hill and they were safe. We took the road less traveled. So how I see that dream relating to this topic is the people that went up the incline with me were the misunderstood heads. But just because we did something that wasn't popular amongst everyone else doesn't mean that it was a good or bad thing. It was a thing that worked for us, and it was an innovative way of thinking about solving the problem. Maybe somebody wouldn't have seen that there was a problem to walk through snow with it up to your chin, but I did. So, and the rest of my friends who came with me, I call them friends because that's my tribe and I'm looking for my tribe. Hello. But the rest of my tribe, we did not feel comfortable with that option. So we didn't mind being the outcast, and we found victory. And we shared a very nice moment. We stood at the top of the incline and we looked at the landscape. We looked at everybody struggling. Crabs in a barrel. That's how it looked like. Everybody was struggling, trying to swim through the snow. We stood up there and we were looking and we were nodding. And I said, this is victory. This was not popular, but listen, we're good, we're intact. So you like being alone, or you like taking the road less traveled. Y'all have me preaching. Number 5 sign that you are misunderstood. I love this one. And it's the last one. You relate to animals and babies, and animals and babies are drawn to you. So have you ever walked on the street and you don't know this person's dog at all? This is the first time you've seen the dog, but the dog's sniffing at you. Maybe the dog even barks at you. Maybe the dog sits right in front of you, or a baby wave, baby say hi, the baby stares at you in the store. That's a sign that you are misunderstood, because animals and babies can understand you, but everybody else can't. Animals and babies are one of the purest energies in this world. Telling me that a human being isn't able, or an adult human being isn't able to get your vibe, it doesn't make much sense to me. You're an adult human being, so shouldn't your brain work faster than a baby's? Yet a baby is so open and loving, and obviously a baby is authentic. The baby doesn't know anything, but the baby is grounded in itself. Even though it's a baby, it knows itself pretty well. You know, its thoughts match up to its actions. Adult humans, teenager humans, older humans, they have ultimatums. It's a whole power struggle. So a sign that you're misunderstood is if you get more acceptance from animals and babies than you do teenage people, adults, and older people. So I hope this helped somebody, and I hope that you guys aren't feeling alone right now, that you're around people that genuinely care for you. And if you're not around people that way, I hope that you're able to find joy in the little things each day, because you matter so much, and this earth would be extremely different without you here. And I just felt like I needed to say that. So thank you for watching this video, all of my misunderstood baddies. And please like, subscribe, do what you have to do. I don't like asking for it in my videos. I say like this video in the beginning, but yeah, just support your girl. I do these videos for fun. Okay,